This playthrough is rated T for teen. It's time for another story. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with another new game from my library. This time it's Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2, The Seconding, or Electric Boogaloo. Last time we played this game, or last time we played the first game was quite a while back, and this is the sequel to it spiritually. There's no story-wise specifics that ties this to the first one into the game mechanics and similar themes and everything like that. This game is made by Flight Plan, produced by Banpresto in 2006 for the Game Boy Advance. And this is just some gameplay demo stuff, so we can skip through that. So let's start a new game here and see where the story takes us this time. By the way, this game is much improved over the previous ones in terms of just like overall what you can do in the game. We can also choose our main character, female or male. Like in the previous game, there's no major difference between the two characters in terms of dialogue. Even characters that would find interest in you would find it interest in you no matter who you are. So, but we can for our female character, you can play as Airy Colthearts or Era Colthearts if you play in the American version, because they slightly translate it from Airy to Era. Air. A-I-R for her and then Era, so it kind of makes sense. We don't want to name characters after weather phenomena and natural elements, do we? And then the main character is Edge Colthearts, or in the American version, Edgar Colthearts. So we're gonna go male like we did last time. Well, I said it doesn't matter if you choose male or female, whatever you want to do. So it was the same in the previous game. They don't even change much at all in terms of the dialogue. So, you know, are you a boy or are you a girl situation for Pokemon. Right on. We're doing great. There's only a little further. Hey, if anyone finds out that I let someone in, I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. But I made a promise to Ryuga. A man can't go back on his word. Hey. Even if it wasn't for Ryuga, I'm a craft knight. The word of a craft knight is stronger than the heart of steel. I can't break my promise no matter what happens. Hey, look at... What? Ryuga! Ah! Whoa, whoa! This looks like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Whoa! Edgar! Thanks for saving me. It could have hurt my backside a little less, though. Are you alright? No need to worry, I'm just fine. Craft Knight does more than just make weapons. He's also trains his body for the rigors of combat. You need to learn how to walk before you can fight in battle. You're just repeating what Blair told you, aren't you? You're still just an apprentice. Am I right? It doesn't matter if I'm a novice or an expert. I'm still a Craft Knight. You're worried about getting shouted at by Blair for this, aren't you? I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about why I promised to take you to Guru's Gate. It's your own fault. If you hadn't fought so pitifully in our duel, you wouldn't have to do this. Not pitiful. Could have won if I pushed myself a bit more. Yeah, it was my controller. The light was in my eyes. Sure. Whatever, you lost. I won. You made a promise and now you need to make good. The ruin might be a restricted area, but you still need to guide me in. I know. Well then, watch out. There's a cliff over there. Falling off would hurt more than running into me. You mean like, you know, sending you to another dimension? Alright already. Sorry for making you worry. What? As if I'd be worried about you. Come on, let's go. Hey, wait up, Ryuga. Well, that was a far of a walk. Come on, you know that we can't get to Guru's Gate if you're not there. I'm trying to apologize. You were the first one to get here. Huh? The gate's up ahead. Are you sure you wanted me to go into Guru's Gate, Ryuga? There are some evil summon creatures past the gate, you know. Yeah, I went to see the monsters that are so powerful that they could ruin the world. It's not fair that you're the only one who gets to go in and see them. I want to check them out. What can I say? I get that you're scared of breaking Guru's seal, huh? No, I'm not afraid. I see. If you're not afraid of the seal, then you must just be afraid of Master deafening it. I'm not gonna tell you again. I'm not worried about Master. The hell with you. You're not so tough in front of your sister either. Shut up! That's not true at all. That might be a little true. You should still shut up about it. Told you so. She may not be my real sister, but she means a lot to me. I understand. Dad. Oh, we got another missing dad again. Great. ... Or dead dad. Like in the last game. Hey, stop looking at what your real father left you. There's your dad now. You should be happy. I know he's a little weird, but still. Hey, it's not like I'm unhappy about it. He might be a little strange, but he's still a decent guy. Orin and Tatiana are good people too. I don't have a problem thinking of them as my brother and sister. The reason I hang on to this stone all the time is because Blair told me to keep it with me. Okay, I get it. Oh, by the way, the other day he said that he doesn't want you to call him Mesta. ... He said to call him your big brother. What? Why would he say that? I don't understand Master at all. Hey, you have a pretty nice family. I'm a little jealous. I mean, you too, Ryuga. For what? Dude, Lynn's a total babe. Huh, she might be beautiful, but when she's at home, she's... Wait. Wait, she's what? You're not gonna tell us, are you, game? Shut up, I think I heard something. Ah. Or, ah. Hey, I heard it too. It's a voice that came from over this way. Over there? My house used to be in that direction. Uh-oh, let's run away from things. I've got to follow Ryuga. No! Must do plot. Yeah, anyway. If you hold down the B button, you can run, by the way, so. B for running, and A for, like, action, except so forth and so on, so. Look at Is somebody on the ground? Wait a minute, it's not human, it's a summon creature. What is it? What is it? What could it be? Okay, so unlike the previous game where you had to choose like your personality traits or whatever you thought you were, I guess, which was kind of a weird concept. In this game, they just let you straight up choose your summon creature like in the previous game. So if you choose a half beast, you end up choosing Arno, who's the wind creature, wind/beast creature in this game. From what I understand, in the American version, Arno or Era, depending on, Arno, is delegated to maybe being man or girl, depending on the situation. But the Japanese version, she's a girl, so I'm gonna go by that. If you want something a little bit more feisty and a, tsundere-like, you can go with the Devil Girl, Dina. She's the devil creature of this game. In the last game, it was I forgot his name now off the top of my head. It's been almost a year since I played the previous game. But anyway, she's the devil beast from Suppereth, and Arno is from the beast realm. And then the Oni child is Leki, or Loki in this version of the game. He's from Siltern, the Oni realm. So if you want to go with more Oni, fire type of situation. Oh, and by the way, in the previous game where if you chose a character, it based your, what weapons you could learn, or what schematics you could learn for your weapons. In this game, it doesn't matter. You can choose whatever creature you want. All it changes is the dialogue and what their story is, as opposed to, and they all have a different story attached to them, and they're all entertaining in their own way. And then finally, we got the mechanical creature from the realm of Lorelel, the name of Xeld. In the previous game, I chose the robot character, and I'm going to do that again, just because I like the robot characters in this world. So we find a mechanical soldier over there this time. Error. Is it a mechanical mechanoid soldier? It's a summoned creature from the Mechana realm of Lorelel. Why is it here? What, is it ambushed by some nasty monster? What about a nasty monster? I didn't say there was one, but whatever hurt the summoned creature this badly must still be around here somewhere. Keep your guard up, Edgar. What's that? Ah, it's a monster. It's a rabbit. Are you telling me that's the nasty monster? Ah! Watch out for rampaging monsters for boss battle against the rabbit. So, like in the previous game, we're a side-scrolling situation. If you press up, you can jump. If you tap left or right, you'll walk. If you double tap, you'll run. And then B will be whatever your secondary ability is, whether it be guarding or special ability. The way you change your special ability is the R button here, and I'll switch to whatever. Since I don't really have anything in my ability queue there, I can only guard right now. And then when you press A, you attack. L can also, if I had different weapons, I could switch out between my different weapons. However, we don't have anything in this case, so. Alright, so for this battle, we just need to smack him with a hammer. And luckily, if you're far enough away, you can not get bit for this guy. If you do get bit, or you think you're about to get bit, you know, press the B button to guard, so you can reduce your damage by like 75% or something like that. And that's a crit attack, by the way. You usually can do that by... It just kind of happens sometimes.
We did it!
Yeah, victory. I shouldn't have got hit at all, but whatever. It's not a big deal. Alright, gained enough experience for a level from this guy. Oh, I guess I could have gone over the the beast area of the rabbit, but there's really not much to him, really. We just attack him and he's done. So anyway, we'll level up with Edgar. So in the previous game, we can choose which stats to increase. Attacking raises your attack power, defense rate increases your defense, which reduces damage, and agility makes you go move faster on the map as well as attack faster with your weapon. For the beginning of the game, I usually suggest raising defense a couple of ticks, and then after a point, I would just start sticking to agility and attack. Agility is pretty good. You want to get agility up to about 200-ish in the game. And well, you can't get it via point allocations, you can get it via weapons and stuff like that. I'll go over that whenever that's the case. But anyway, for the first couple levels, I'm going to put it in defense. After a while, I'm just going to start doing attack and agility. Anyway, we get a bandage for beating the rabbit. Are you alright? Yeah, I was just caught off guard. Like I said, a craft knight is trained in the ways of battle. Okay, but why are you getting it anyway? The hammer is the soul of the craft knight. I eat, sleep, and even take it with me into the bathroom. Just like kids with their cell phones these days. Wait, you serious? Of course I am. What's this summon creature doing in the first place? I was engaged in combat with that creature when I entered this area. Thank you for providing backup. Huh? I didn't do much. Yeah, unlike the previous game, the Mechanoid creature actually talks in this one instead of just beeps and booping at you and you understanding him, so maybe the rabbit's got the ingredient. Chase it here after it entered its territory further away from you. The village has a ward to keep stray summon creatures away. What do I got here? Ward, a force field. I guess one of the keystones might have collapsed. We'll have to tell the chief about this. Hey, robot. Do you have a master? Negative. My master died in the war 260 days ago. I see. So you're a stray summon? I'm sorry, but this village isn't any stray summons to enter. Processing. Understood. I will relocate to a more suitable environment. Hey, wait, you're hurt, aren't you? It is of no consequence. This wound can be repaired without the assistance of outside maintenance. Oh no, what will you do if that rabbit comes back and attacks you again? Ah, those dangerous rabbits. They're more annoying and playful, but although hearing the scream of a rabbit is pretty creepy too. If you've ever heard a rabbit in pain or whatever, it's pretty almost horrific almost. I will defend myself. I don't think so. It beat you when you were in good condition. If it attacks again, you won't survive. How did a rabbit beat a robot? RPGs, am I right? I now possess knowledge of the enemy's attack capabilities. A suitable defense may be created. Bang! Look at yourself. You'll never make it. Negative. Admit it. Negative. I calculate a successful defense. Ugh. And yet, you continue to say that I cannot defend myself. That would indicate that I made a miscalculation in my previous attack capabilities. It is impossible that I would make an erroneous estimation of my own functions. Impossible. Exterminate? No, wait, that's a different series. Hey, wait, what? Hey, wait. Impossible. Ah! Look out, it's starting to smoke. Impossible. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Beep. Now leave your message after the tone. ... I think you broke it. It wasn't me. I didn't do anything. Well, now what? Dong ding! Good morning. Huh? Did it fix itself? I thank you for removing that small animal assailant. Yeah? It looks like he rebounded his memory. So what about your broken leg? Am I damaged? Due to the combat previous to your arrival, I suffered a short circuit in my leg motivators. It is of no consequence. It can be repaired without outside assistance. Yeah, but why don't you come to my place? Your place? My brother Orin is very good with machinery. He could take a look at it for you. Will you be inconvenienced by this offer to assist me? No, not at all. There's a chance that you got attacked because of something I did. Something you did. Anyway, come on over to my place. Let's just do that, okay? ... Affirmative. Good. Oh, good. I don't know what you were thinking. Well, I'll go tell the chief about the fountain stones. Thanks, Ryuga. Hey, wait up! What now? We haven't been introduced yet. I'm Edgar. That guy's Ryuga. Don't call me that guy. Sorry. And what's your name? And then you can name whatever, but we're gonna call him X-E-L-D. Excelled? I'll just call him Excelled instead of having to go through the actual punctuations of it. Nice meeting you, Excelled. Identifications accepted. Greetings. Well then, let's go back to my place. Self-diagnostic initiated. Auto-repair functions may begin following the diagnostic. I extend gratitude towards you, Orin and Tatiana. Oh, don't rate me yet. I've always wanted a chance to work on a mechanoid. He was so happy. He had this huge grin on his face the whole time. It started to scare me a little. Hey, maybe I got a little carried away, but my repairs are just fine. I certainly helped him more than you did, Tatiana. Hey, that's not nice. Hey, dude, just calm down already. Huh? At least I helped more than Edgar did. Hey! It's the truth. While we were fixing Edgar, we sort of... breaking? Affirmative. You ungrateful pile of scrap. Ah, do we have a guest? Oh, master. Welcome to Craft Night Blair's home. Hey, a summon creature. We don't get so many of them around here. Who is its master? I have no master. That means you're a stray summon, is that right? Yes. What are we going to do now? We have always wanted to work on the mechanoid. Yes, but stray summons aren't allowed into the village. I see. I shall leave. Huh? Are you taking off already? We aren't done working on you yet. Low-level functions are within acceptable limits. Normal activities will not be impeded. You could be attacked again, so you might want to get fixed completely. Are you saying that further battles may damage me further? Oh, no, I was just a bit worried. You are worried about my combat ability, right? It's kind of hard to tell you this, but your statement contradicts my internal memory. Imp. Wait, whoa, Excel started to get very hot. You are having doubts about my combat abilities, correct? Us. No, hey, wait, calm down, Excel. Whoa, smoke's coming out. Human error observed. Imbull. Beep. ... It just stopped. I thought it was going to explode for a moment there. He was real hot at, wasn't he? And now might not be the best time to make wisecracks, Dad. Can you throw some water on it or something? It's really sizzling. It did this to me before. I think I'll be okay in a minute. Don ding! Good morning. Huh? See? Edgar and Exiled. I've got an idea. What's that? You two get along well together. That is incorrect. It's true. Listen, Exiled, you're a Craft Knight family. Craft Knights, those who hammer metals and forge tools, correct? A Craft Knight basically makes weapons, though. We have a workshop in the basement. Would you like to check it out? Processing. Yeah, well, they're dragging them all along. Come with us, Edgar. Wait. Yeah, well, alright. I need to go see Master. Yeah, I can't leave, so. This is our workshop. We make our weapons here. The unique thing about Craft Knights is that we can borrow the power of Guardian Beast to help us. With our assistance, we can make some special weapons that can't be made with fire and seer alone. We must also train ourselves to be effective fighters with our weapons. Those who know how to use weapons are better at understanding how to make them, you see? Understood. And now, Excelled, how would you like to be a Guardian Beast for Edgar? A Guardian Beast? This is pretty sudden. A Guardian Beast. Are you commanding me to become Edgar's protector? The role of a Guardian Beast is to ensure the safety of the group. There are many dangers involved in collecting materials, but there is more to it than just that. What I mean is, it must become a partner to its master in order to make superior weapons. A partner to manufacture weapons? How is your usual work in that Guardian Beasts are called by its summon talisman only when forging a weapon like I do? But that's not going to work in your case, Excelled. What is my incentive to help in this manner? Let me blunt, we can't allow stray summons in this village. Even if we were to kick you out, Edgar might be punished just for bringing you here. Really? Oh, what did I get myself into? If you become Edgar's Guardian Beast, you won't be a stray summon anymore, and you can stay. Not only that, but you'll have a new partner. Everybody comes out ahead. Yes, indeed. Edgar, you're so lucky. Please, wait a second, Master. What's wrong? I know Orin has a summon talisman to summon his Guardian Beast, but that shouldn't be necessary with mine. I may be a machine, but I did nothing to deserve the abuse humans have judged out to me, too. Did I do something to you? I no longer wish to have anything to do with humans. Excelled, I don't know your story, and you may have suffered at the hands of humans. You were summoned to this world, but live as a stray summon, but can't you trust a human in Edgar one more time? ... Master Blair. It wasn't just a coincidence that Edgar brought you here, Excelled. Edgar rescued you and brought you here out of pure goodwill. It makes sense to me that you two ought to make a pledge to be partners. This doesn't sound like the usual pact with the Guardian Beast. Pause. Huh? Are you saying that I am incapable of acting as your Guardian Beast? Huh? That's not what I said. After treating you two like this, I do think you'd make a good team. What? No way! Impossible! I mean... you two will get along like a house on fire. Lots of running around screaming. ... So it's a deal. What? Alright, it's not official until the bonding pledge is publicly signed, so we'll go gather everyone to the Monument Square. Let's go up, Zeld. Excuse me. Catch up with me later. I guess they're gonna do the summon pledge thing. Edgar. Yes, Master? You're a good kid. Where'd that come from all of a sudden? What are you plotting? Nothing harmful, I promise you. If you want to be a successful craft knight, you have to be honest and faithful to your new partner. Just remember that being nice isn't always the same thing as being honest. But don't worry, this will all turn out fine. Keep that in mind. Master? I will, sir. Okay, I'll head up now. The pact signing will be held in the Stone Monument Square. Don't be late. Alright, so let's explore town before we get on to the next plot. If we ever want to craft gear, we have to mess with this thing, but the game will push us in this direction, so we're going to leave that one. You can also sleep in bed, but only during certain times. And then this is our save spot. I guess I should save the game now. I can record my progress with this. Yeah, there's floating sword just like in the last game, so just save the data. We've got 2 data spots on here. So it'll make it a little annoying for recording purposes, but nothing I can't handle. Alright. Let's keep going. There's no one in the house, but I'll run through it just to show it off, yeah. Furnace, and then upstairs for Orin, Tatiana, and Master. Yeah, now we get a good chance to check around town. The Monument Square is up for the first pass from here. Oh, Guardian Beast. I'm very stoked. In terms of like searching stuff for items outside of treasure boxes, there's not gonna be a whole lot of items outside of that in this game, so. The Monument Square is up the hill. Everyone's waiting for you. Talk to everyone in the village. Lots of people have interesting things to say if you'll listen. You may find them helpful. In later episodes, I might not say all people's dialogue just to make the game go by a little bit faster, because, I mean, not that there's a whole lot of dialogue in this game in terms of villagers, but it might drag the game down a bit if I voice everyone, so we'll see what happens though. Go up the steps from here, you'll reach the chief's house. He has a great house, but he lives all alone in there. He should move out and let someone with a bigger family move in. You're looking for Yuga's house. I thought you were his friend. How could you forget where he lives? Some friend you are. His house is just down the stairs. Don't forget this time. I think that's supposed to be a woman, but yeah. My parents went to the monument square. I'll stay home alone until they get back. Oh. Whoops. Well, hopefully not a couple of wet bandits won't come by and try to rob your house. Let's see. I know some houses don't actually have anyone in them right now, so yeah. I can avoid quite a few of these houses because a lot of people are at the monument square. See, I think this one's empty. My mom's running late. I hope she makes it to the ceremony. Let's see, we're just there. Oh yeah. I don't think there's actually anyone in this house, but I think this is the elder's house if I remember correctly, so yeah, no one's in here. So I try to remember in the future who exactly to talk to, but yeah, like in the previous game, the towns aren't super huge. Although I think in the previous game, the town was a lot bigger than this one though, so. Come on. My mom's so slow. She walks so slowly, but she's never late. I don't understand how she does it. She's off wandering somewhere, but she'll make it all her appointments today. I don't know, moms are scary, man. They're so organized in their weird way. Well, most moms anyway. I almost forgot to water the flowers. Oh yeah, I gotta remind myself to water my plants too. I don't have flowers. I have those, I have to look up what they're called again. They're a type of flower that's supposed to absorb like bad smells and stuff like that, like mildew and mold and stuff like that. Not that I have an issue with mildew, but it's just in case, so. We don't have to leave the village. Yeah, that's the way to leave the village. Oh, Edgar, people are already at the monument square. Thanks for telling me that. Hello, Edgar. The chief asked me to bring you this item. Is something gonna happen soon? Oh, I guess. I don't know. You're not gonna give me the item, though? And what RPG would be incomplete without a fishing minigame? Concentration is everything in fishing. Stay away, because you're scaring off my fish. Yeah, we'll have to deal with fishing much later on, but yeah, fishing, it will be a common thing in this game if you want to get certain items or materials and stuff like that. And here's where we were earlier. The bonding pledge? Oh, that sounds fun. I'll be sure to check it out. There's more to check out there, but there's no one else to talk to, so I'm not gonna... And here's the shop. Same music from the previous game. Yeah, we can buy stuff, but there's really no reason to. I don't have the money. We can buy bandages, we heal for 100, and anywhere diary, which allows us to heal anywhere in the dungeon. So, different from the previous game. We can also create stuff too, but we need the right materials, which we don't really have right now. So we'll go over that later when it actually becomes pertinent. Probably in the next episode or something like that. There's a random stone with a red scarf on it. But anyway, let's go to the bonding ceremony. There you are, Edgar. Excellent, Ori made its decision. I do not see that I have any other choice. Yeah, we kind of didn't give him really much of a choice. So, you really don't want to do this? With the chief's permission, you'll be accepted as Edgar's guardian beast. Permission from the chief. There are no summoners involved in the process. Once it's done in public, you'll be approved as a guardian beast. It's just a ritual, you know. Ah, that's the chief. Now let's proceed to signing of the bondage pledge. It may be only a ritual, but there is a summoner involved in this process. They say the chief's a descendant of a summoner. You're right about that. I'm from a family of summoners, just like Edgar Coldhearts. You have a last name. Blair said that you're a craft knight, but are you all summoners as well? No, my real dad died when I was little. I see. I was then taken to Blair, who's a friend of my dad's. ... My ancestors were involved in sealing Gura, you know. When I was young, I used to use a great summon spell handed down through my family to call upon the powers of great and terrible summon creatures. Bear with him, this story is really long. Understood. I wish to hear more about this great summoner. I've never actually seen him summon anything, though. So anyway, this beautiful young lady came to my hut and asked for my help, which I was happy to give. Oh, and she was wonderful. She made the most delightful cookies, and we shared a mug of hot cocoa later. Sometime later, and the weather and the mountains changed so quickly that you could be in danger if you're not careful. Which reminds me of the time I kept bees for a couple of years. Bees make the sweetest honey. Attention! What? I was falling asleep. The chief has been telling this story that has nothing to do with us ever since he got here. I told you, the chief's stories get really long once he gets going. My pointless drivel buffer will overflow shortly. I'm not deaf, you know. Apologies. So Edgar, will you make an oath in front of us that you accept Excelled as your guardian beast? Yes, I will. Alrighty, I hereby approve of Excelled as an official guardian beast. This will conclude the pledge signing. That is all. Just like that, you are now my master. We did not sign anything. Yeah, that's it. Are you disappointed? Well, let me tell you about how the bonding pledge ceremony started. The exact date is lost in the shrouds of time, but it all started during a great banana famine long ago. Further input is not required. Here, he is now my master. Thank you. I know he doesn't want to hear the chief any longer. Serve your master well and protect the town as a guardian beast, as an edge fencer. An edge fencer? What is that? It's Edgar. The Coulthard's clan has unlocked the power to use a magic sword to seal Gura within this village. For generations, they have protected the seal, keeping the evil summon creature Gura imprisoned. It's not that difficult. You too, Edgar. Take good care of Excelled from now on. That is not required. This pledge ceremony has cemented my place as a guardian beast. My new mission is to take care of my master. I know that the ceremony's over. Huh? Now what? You need to practice making weapons. What? I think it'd be better to go around and introduce Excel to everyone in the village. Quit procrastinating. Both of you. Go into the workshop. Move it. Go, go, go. Alright, alright. Hey, you go. Yeah, hey, you two. Ryuga and Lin. I'm sorry, it's getting hectic. Don't worry about this. Yeah, you shouldn't be running around outside too much. The sun will make your skin look old. You're not so young yourself, Lin. But everybody gets older. Hey, what are you talking about? I'm so young. Do you want to see something to prove it? Check these out, Edgar. What? Whoa! Wait, Lin! I'm just kidding. You're so cute when you get all flustered. Don't tease me like that. Infrared view shows increased body temperature. Master, are you okay? It's assumed she probably flashed him, or tried to flash him anyway. I'm alright. There you go. Don't forget about the promise you made. You don't have to do it today, just remember it. Oh yeah, the rune, right? No, of course, the Craft Knight's word is stronger than the mightiest chain. Alright, I'll wait for you at home. Come and pick me up when you want to go. Okay, I'll meet you at your place then. What are you guys talking about? Oh, nothing special. Isn't Master there waiting for you? You best hurry over there. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Excelled. Affirmative. Alright, Excelled has joined our party. We can now talk to our guardian beast in certain situations to get, like, usually where we're supposed to go in the plot. So, we press select. Master's waiting for us. We need to get back to the workshop. Manufacturing weapons takes a great amount of practice. Your armor doesn't look like it has good ventilation. Will you be okay? It's very hot in the workshop. High temperature does not bother me. I'll be fine. I am of superior construction. Alright. Don't get snippy with me. Isn't the bonding pledge over with already? Yep, sure is. You two get along well. Do we? What will you do with me about buying my back? I don't know. Remember your promise tomorrow. Remember, isn't Master there waiting for you? You should go see him. We're up to childish hijinks, you know, and all that, so. My home is the residential area down the stairway. Every time I go to the store to do my shopping, I go up and down all those stairs. My knees hurt all the time. I think most people only have, like, one thing of dialogue, so usually you're not going to get, like, 50 different lines of dialogue from people if you click on them multiple times. So that's nice. The narrow path ahead is dangerous. If you're not careful, you can fall right off the cliff, so watch out. Gura's gate isn't far from here, but it's a restricted area. Stay away from it, kid. I don't think there's actually anyone up here, if I recall. Maybe like one person, but... Money's nice, but your health is more important. I don't know about that. No, it is. You know, because if you don't have the money, but you'll live to another day to earn that money, so... Yeah, there's the... Yeah, this is the Gura's gate that they're talking about right here. Gura, an ancient creature that's been summoned, that's been sealed by our family over years and years. I wonder who the final bad guy of this game is going to be. Oh, the questions will never be answered until the end of the game. This is exciting. I'll never witness a bonding pledge before. These ceremonies are fairly rare, you know. Oh, Edgar, nice weather we're having, huh? It's a great day for fishing. The best part about fishing is I can spend all day sitting and still and look like I'm working. I mean, you're old, you can retire, you know, that's fine. Okay, he said the same thing. Not everyone has any different dialogue, so. You're exiled, right? Nice to meet you. Yeah, not a lot of random NPCs usually don't have super unique dialogue, so that's why I'm not too interested in talking to everyone all the time. So this village is placed at the top of a huge cliff. There's a nice breeze that blows through here. The wind keeps messing up my hair though. I go through so much gel. Every once in a while I get some comedic responses though, so. Oh, I couldn't care less about some bonding pledge signing. I just came to see Orin. Orin's so handsome, I'd be his guardian beast any day. Whoa, lady. Laying out a little thick, aren't you? But I guess she knows what she wants, huh? Yeah. I was a lumberjack when I was a young man. It's a great job. I slept all night and worked all day. I forgot this game made a Monty Python reference. Wow. That is, for whoever played this as a kid, they would never get that reference. I only got it because I watched Monty Python, but most kids my age, or actually, I'm adult by this point when this game came out. How old was I when this game came out? Wow. Well, anyway, I was aware of it, but most kids who probably played this didn't get that reference. Blair made that axe for me when I retired. It's a nice present, but it would have been nicer to get years ago when I would have put it to use. I work all night and I sleep all day. I'm a lumberjack and that's okay. I work all night and I sleep all day. My cat's starting to get more often these days. I mean, Monty Python is funny, but it's definitely for a different audience, if you know what I mean. Not for kids, though. I don't think my cat likes me very much. When I call her name, she doesn't even look in my direction. I think I forgot her name. ... What do you think? What's a cat? I don't know. They're kind of mixed creatures. My cat's so cute. She comes right to me when I call her name. Yeah, you just have to know the name there, dude. Oh, a guardian beast. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I didn't think I knew that. Usually his dialogue changes when it's depending on the situation, like where we're supposed to go. When you get stuck with something, consult your guardian beast. I'm sure he or she will help you out. Yeah, that's generic dialogue, so that way, depending on who you choose, they covered all their bases. So I don't think there's anyone in here. No. Usually when I do prepping for recordings, there's certain things I remember to make sure, but then there's others I don't really focus on to because they're not that important. So if you go up the steps from here, you reach the chief's house. He has a great house, but he lives all alone in there. You should move out and let someone with a bigger family move in. Oh, okay, this is the same dialogue, so never mind. But this was translated by Atlus, so you know I'm not surprised that has some interesting translations in this game. Atlus likes to sneak in certain dialogue and everything like that in there. So yeah. I really need 100 rare medals. I have to get 35 more. If you find any, can you bring them to me? I'll give you something good for every 5 medals. Now, yeah, remember that for later. Like much later, but still later. My son's always losing things. It's driving me crazy. The other day he came home barefoot. He said he lost his shoes playing with the other kids. Can you believe it? How can you lose your own shoes? I don't know, man. That's a weird thing. My mom's a great cook. Today she made mushroom pilaf, and yesterday we had shrimp and crab meat covered with melted cheese and served with bacon, tomato, and avocado on a thick piece of sourdough bread. It was awesome. That does sound appealing, I'll admit. I met a traveling salesman at the Monument Square. He kept talking about a food called curry. It says very popular around the world. Have you tried any yet? No. Well, just you wait. I'm gonna go ask the salesman for a recipe and try to make some at home. You can try some of mine. Keep in touch. I'm not a fan of curry. It's too spicy. Yeah, curry is really popular, obviously, in India as well as it was in Britain for the long time because of the ties between India and the British Empire for the longest time. So, and if you watch Red Dwarf, that curry gets mentioned a lot in that one. It doesn't look like you two get along very well. I mean, we get along well enough, I guess. Alright, anyway, let's go back to the house and start making some stuff, shall we? Well, a thing. We're going to make a thing to basically describe the crafting mechanic in the game. So, Now it's time for you to learn the basics of being a craft knight.
Hang in there.
Affirmative. Take good care now. By the way, Edgar, as Excel's master, can you explain how to make weapons? Of course. Master, of course I can. Gather the materials and determine the type and strength of the weapon, use a furnace to compound them, and then hammer them into shape until it's finished. I guess that's good enough. Did you get it, Excel? It does not sound difficult. Don't get too optimistic. Craft knighthood is serious business. Forging can cost you your life if you're not careful. You must pour your soul into it and focus your spirit. Roger that. Blair's attitude has changed drastically. What happened? He's incredibly focused on the subject of weaponsmithing. Oh, and one more thing, Excel. You will call me master within these walls. Did you hear me? Roger that. You will respond, yes, master. Master, yes, master. Do you hear me? Master, yes, master. To become a real craft knight, you must collect your own materials to make weapons. We can collect them in the forest around here, but there are many stray summons in the area. Danger is always just around the corner when doing a craft knight's work. But as a craft knight, you must have the superb ability to battle using a weapon of your own design. I am a mechanoid soldier. Let me take care of the combat section. Well, you're supposed to be looking for materials, not straights to fight. Don't be foolish. You can refine and strengthen your weapons in combat. That's an important thing to remember. It'd be nice if you could use those machines that Edgar broke the other day. That way, it'd be safe and you wouldn't have to risk yourself. Hey, we all have our weak points. Mine's machinery. Yours happens to be cooking. My cooking is just fine. You're right. Don't blame her. She used to eat dirt as a little kid. Her taste buds are all screwed up. Do you have a problem with my cooking? Just because you're great at it doesn't mean you get to be a complete jerk. I'm good with machines, too. Strangely enough, Edgar is terrible with machines, but he can still build a drill. It's because I'm a craft knight. Yeah, magic and all that. Please, master, try not to break me. Don't try to fix me either. Don't worry. Cut the chatter! Now, do you understand the most important point I've made so far? We require materials to fabricate weapons. No! Abort, retry, fail? It's a hammer! We forge hammer weapons with a hammer. Strike it with a hammer? A hammer. Yes, it's a hammer. You will practice using it until you can use it well. Swing it 100 times! Swinging. I'm a mechanoid soldier. Repetitive tasks mean nothing to me. He made me do that too back when I started out. Good luck. What are you smiling for? You get to do it as well. You're Excel's master. Ah. No time to complain. Well then, start practicing now. Sometime later. Let's stop hammer practice now. My hands are not designed for efficient hammer grasping. Take it easy. You just need to find some other smithing skill you're talented at. Well, that wasn't good, but it wasn't awful either. Now we'll use a real weapon, then call it a day. It's showtime. Now you get to go find your materials. Hey, Master, I think we're pushing Excel too hard now. Well, it is the first day for Excel. I'll make an exception and give them to you. That's a relief. First, you must determine what type of weapon you are able to make. Well, in this case, a sword. There are 5 types of weapons you can make. Sword, axe, spear, knuckle, and drill. Okay, so sword is basically your best general weapon throughout the whole game. Axe is actually a little bit better in this game, despite losing its agility. Like in the previous game, axe was really slow despite your agility, so there wasn't much to do with this. But in this game, axe can actually be a little bit more useful despite things because of its power, but you can also make it go a little bit faster. Spear, its big thing is that it has the spin attack you can do, which is usually super effective, and it has range, but is overall weaker than most of the other weapons. Knuckle is pretty good because it's based off your agility, so you can go really fast and hit pretty quickly with it. Drill in the last game, its big benefit was being able to break weapons. Other than being a slower weapon, it was able to break weapons, but in this game, breaking weapons is a little bit different than in the previous game. So Drill no longer has that going for it. So I'm not going to be like in the previous game where I was just like basically drill baby drill all the time. Now I'm probably going to be just using swords and knuckles for the most part. Maybe axes. Like I said, axes are better in this game, so I might stick with axes. But yeah, Drill's basic function of being a weapon breaker is not as useful in this game. The shape stone I just gave you allow you to make a sword. Roger, 1 sword. And this is the material that will determine the strength of the completed sword. We get iron ore. These two materials will be needed to combine in the furnace, correct? And forge them with the hammer to finish it. Now, let's try it. Alright, so just go over the forge here, press A, and we can create a repair. In this case, we're just going to create. Usually we choose a shape stone to make, and then we choose the materials we make, but in this case we have it chosen for us, iron. So. Alright, let's see what it makes. Yeah, the mechanoid guy doesn't really have a hammer. He has like blades on the end of his hand. Anyway, we make an amateur knife. First weapon of the game. I did it. It's a decent sword. You did a good job too, Excelled. Master Blair's clear instructions made it simple. Alright already. You need to complement your partner and cooperate to forging weapons, or you won't get anywhere. Think about what you need to do to make good weapons. Yes, Master. Now, we can end training for today. You did well, so I'll reward you with the sweets I got from Tatiana earlier. Hey, wait a sec, Master. And you two will sleep in the workshop from now on. Affirmative. Living together in the workshop will teach you many useful things about being a craft knight. But I thought this was your room, Master Blair. Don't worry about me. I'll take your room. Wait, don't look under the mattress. Uh-oh, what's he got under there? Yeah, anyway. Well, I'll be going. Good night. If you're a teenager, you know it's under the mattress. Huh? I guess I can't change his mind. I guess he has good intentions, but I wish he'd tell me why he's doing this. I suppose so. It's not like we have a choice. He is our master. Let's concentrate on honing our craft knight skills. Maybe I'll get to sleep in my own bed later. Affirmative. What are we gonna do with these sweets from Tatiana? I am not capable of eating. You can have them, Master. You can't eat? More for me, then. Thanks, Excel. There's nothing funny about it. It's just the way I am. Why are you looking at me like that? Huh? Oh, nothing. Alright, and then like every other version of the game, at nighttime, you can actually choose to interact with someone. In this case, we auto-interact with our guardian beast this time instead. So, did you see that, Excel? Affirmative. Are you alright? You seem to have suffered a lot. I'll be okay. I'm not dying. I am really tired. This is what you get for eating our sweets. Why don't you just take a walk with me? It'll help you relax. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Let's go for a walk now, or I'm kind of tired today, so it doesn't matter. By the way, most of the dialogue choices in the game really don't matter. They're just for flavor text, so let's go for a walk now. Roger that. Where shall we go? Why don't we go to where my old house was? Your old house. And depending on which character you end up having the most relationship with will slightly change the ending. Like, they'll have an ending screen and some dialogue with that character, kind of like in the last game, so you can choose whoever. So there's a handful of characters in the main storyline you can talk to, and your guardian beast also has options as well. So there is multiple reasons to play through the game if you want to unlock all the different stories. You have to play the game through the game like I think 10 times to unlock all dialogue if you really want to. But here we are. Yeah, the night breeze feels good. Not so tired anymore. Thank you, Excel. Isn't this the area where we met, Master? Is this place special to you? Yes, I used to live around here when my dad was alive. I see. It was so long ago. Can't remember how much about my home here. But for some reason, I always feel relaxed whenever I visit, so I come here when I'm stressed. This is also where I met Ryuga for the first time. What happened to your house here, Master? Do you remember when the chief said that there were runes sealing off the evil summon creature Gura? Affirmative. Did Gura destroy your home? No, it was summoned a long time ago, but was too powerful for any summoner to control. They couldn't even send it back to its own world, so they needed to seal it within the 8 runes here. There was a bad summoner called Gurin who tried to set it free. Why did he do that? I heard that he was so confident in his abilities that he thought he'd be able to control Guru's power. He went on a rampage in the village while trying to undo the seal. And then, yes, my dad and Master Blair and everyone in the village, they fought together to defeat Gurin. My house was destroyed in the battle and I was badly hurt. My dad died while using the power of the edge fencer to rescue me. ... They say my mother died right after I was born, so I was all alone in the world. Master. But Blair took me in and adopted me as a son. I know that he was going through a hard time back then because he lost his wife in the destruction. ... I had some trouble fitting in, but eventually I made friends with Warren and Tatiana. I'm not alone any longer. And now I have you as my partner, Excelled. Exactly. Don't worry about me, Master. I'll be your guardian beast. Thanks, Excelled. I'm counting on you. Roger that. You should be aware that I was originally designed for offensive support. I am not fully capable of short-range combat. Please keep this in mind. Yeah, alright. No, you don't understand. That means you will need to find a target in long range and quickly give me an accurate orders to attack. Wait, what? Are you saying that you're not going to be helpful in a melee battle? Is that a problem? Craft Knights tend to stay close to their enemies in battle. We don't go for distance weapons. Affirmative, but my database does not contain any information on the making of weaponry. I will require clear instructions before I am able to assist you to my full potential. Basically, to use a Guardian Beast, you use him like a spell in the game, so you can't just have him on the field to help you. Does it mean I can't count on it yet? I think I understand. Roger that. Master, I am counting on you. And then after the night sequences, we go into the next day, which in this game, like the previous game, has 10 days for the story to take place. It's kind of crazy how much plot can happen in 10 days when you think about it. Good, let's get to Ryuga. I need to take him to Guru's gate today since we got interrupted yesterday. Should I take Excel with me? Oh, are you going out today? We have practice scheduled for later. Oh, that's right. I made a promise to Ryuga. I'll return soon. Where are you headed? To Ryuga's house? You are avoiding the question. I am not. It's a secret between me and Ryuga. Master doesn't even know about it. Does this mean I shouldn't tell anyone else about it? Huh? This is just between me and him. Let me go alone. You have not explained yourself, but you are my master. I'll follow orders and remain silent. Craft Knight's promise is stronger than the toughest chain, so keep it a secret. Acknowledged. So where are you guys headed then? We're going to check out Gura's seal. Gura, you mentioned it yesterday. That's the sealed summon creature. I believe you will be in danger. You must be careful. Well, it is in the restricted area. Does Ryuga have access to it? No, he doesn't. Well then, as your guardian beast, it is my duty to accompany you. Yeah, I guess so. I guess I have no choice. Given my previous experiences in the area, I predict that we will encounter hostile stray summons. I judge that it will be necessary to obtain adequate provisions before attempting to proceed. Huh? It means that we must prepare before we go. If that's all you wanted to say, just say it. Don't confuse me. I will not dumb myself down for your benefit. Now go get some proper equipment. Fine. We'll go buy whatever we need. I left my money in my old room upstairs. I'll go get it. Don't forget to equip the weapon that we made. When equipping weapons, press start to bring out the command menu. Yeah, so we know how to do that, but... Well, alright, looks like we've had a busy prologue. Yeah, it's not even chapter 1, that was the prologue of that. So we've got ourselves a guardian beast. We've started our way into being a craft knight, and now we need to make our weapons. So what type of weapons will we make? We'll go into Gora's runes? Cause a bit of conundrum? No, of course not, right? We'll find out what happens next time in day 1 of Summon Night Swordcraft Story 2. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time.